You found the house okay?
You're Jenna?
Yeah.
You look different than the pictures.
People always...
Dude, he's dressed like a Stephen King villain. I swear to God. Look at him. He has a jacket that goes down to his knees and a cowboy hat.
say that. I don't know why. Do you want a cupcake? I like your hat.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. No.
There's another one reaching out trying to grab him and do something.
Sorry.
We have all day. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I forget how cold it gets every winter and then it hits and...
I'm moving south.
Where to?
I want to go towards like Texas, the desert.
Really? I've never been.
Me neither.
Undertaker got fat. Good Lord.
I'm gonna grab something.
All right, sorry about that jump
How you
cut.
doing?
How you doing?
Why don't you come over here and have a seat at the store, please?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I figure about it. Let's come right over here, please.
Come.
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are
I knew
you?
this was gonna happen.
You knew what was going to happen.
Somebody was gonna show up here.
Somebody was going to show up here.
It's all right. You know what? I have nothing to live for anyway.
What do you mean you?
Life's a mess.
Why is it a mess?
I failed high school. I have no motivation to finish it. None of the pills. I'm out of work.
What do you do for a living?
I don't have a job.
But why does that make it okay?
I wasn't gonna do anything.
But you showed up. I bet Chris is going to say that.
But that's not what
She
you
said
said.
I know. I want to be a cop. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just
You want to be a cop?
to have a friend.
Well, then why don't you go join the police academy or...
I'm fat. I can't do anything.
Oh God, he sounds like Boogie. Oh no. He's fat, he can't do anything. Dude, do you know how many cops I've seen that are way fatter than you? I'm just saying. There are a lot of cops out there that are much older and much fatter than you that are still cops. I mean, being fat is not an excuse for that.
What grade are you in? 7th. Cool. Could I see a pic of you? You like older guys. You said all this, right?
Yeah.
I meant a naughty pic. You send a picture of yourself.
I know. Don't remind.
He sent a picture of himself. You know what that means. Now, I doubt this guy has much of himself to show beyond the gunt, but becomes a violent one, 500 pounds and 5'1".
Me.
I'm not that big, but I could fit inside you.
Okay.
Have you ever played with yourself?
I'm not trying to make light of this stuff. I'm really not trying to say it's funny that, you know, this stuff happens, but just sometimes you get a little tickled, like it's like, I'm not very big, but I can fit. Okay. Get a 3-incher.
I mean, you see how this looks. How did you get to this place?
Which place? This is just me.
Look, everybody's got personal problems, right? But that doesn't mean it's okay to do this.
I guess he's thinking he could do sort of like people do when the cops pull him over if they cry and, you know, sob and talk about, you know, give him a sob story, the cop will let him go. I think that's what he thinks is going to happen with Chris.
You get that, right?
Yeah.
Never feel bad for these people. No matter how bad their sob story is, remember at the end of the day, they were coming there to assault a child. I'm just letting you know that up front.
How far did you drive today?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. And how many other times have you done this?
Never.
Well, that's hard for me to believe, Vincent.
She said she wanted a friend. I'm stupid.
But there's no friends 19? 20?
I have one friend. He's always working. Nobody else. Look at where I dress and stuff. Everybody thinks I'm weird.
I mean, that's for good reason. I mean, you LARP as the Undertaker. I mean...
Well, the only weird thing I see is that you were trying to hook up with a 12-year-old girl.
Look at where I dress and stuff. Everybody thinks I'm weird.
Well, the only weird thing I see is that you were trying to hook up with a 12-year-old girl named Jenna Claire.
12. 12. Remember that. 12. Not 13, not 14, not 18. 12. Not even a teen yet.
I mean, have you tried to get some help?
Not saying teen will be any better, but it just kind of makes you see how much worse it is. It's even worse because I think that if you do this sort of thing with someone under 13, it's even worse. I forgot what the charge is, but I'm pretty sure that like the charge levels up, that it's even more jail time if you do somebody under 13.
No, I never told anybody anything.
How often do you go on the internet
To do that,
to do this stuff?
Not with girls, not little girls.
Well, what made you do it this time? I mean, just help me to understand what's going on in your mind.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Well, you gotta know, Vincent. You're an adult now. You get this as a felony, right? What are you gonna do about this situation? I mean, you gotta pull it together. Where'd you go to school?
Catch 'em.
Where?
Catch 'em in Wappingers.
Ketchum and Wappingers Falls.
Yeah.
Did you finish?
I failed English, participation in government, economics. I'm supposed to be doing them online. I don't have any motivation to do anything.
Well, what happened to your motivation?
Just
He doesn't have no motivation to finish his high school diploma, but he had enough motivation to drive an hour and a half to see a little girl. Let that sink in.
this depression's so crippling.
Oh Lord,
Did you
cry
go
me a
see somebody?
river.
Those, but I'm fat, so the 30 didn't bother me.
Okay.
Try to diet?
Have you tried to diet? I love you, Chris. You were just so. He is just so cold and just. Did you try diet, fatty?
I mean, you shouldn't be sending pictures of your genitals to a 12-year-old girl, right?
Yeah, at that point, I don't have any sympathy for you at all. I don't care what your condition is. You know, it sort of reminds me of like the Sopranos clip. I know this is kind of off kilter, but remember that time in Sopranos, if you watched it, where Vito tried to come back from being in hiding because he was gay, and he tried to tell Tony that, like, you know, he was on some type of medicine that turned him gay or something, saying like, you know, the doctor had me on it for my blood pressure. He goes, that made you suck a cock? That's what I feel about this guy. It's like, there's no medication, there's no mental illness, except for, you know, the mental attraction to children, which is absolutely a mental illness. Good old JR. He looks like JR now. When oh God, I'm so sorry, Jim. I'm really sorry. Even though Jim Ross is kind of a pervert too, but not for underage girls. But he kind of went from the Undertaker to Jim Ross. Now that you look at him, good old JR. I love JR.
All right, get some help on it.
Which way?
Go on this way.
Lots of wrestling references in this.
The garage?
Straight through, yeah.
Please, stop right there, sir, please. Hands behind your back. What do you just shoot me? You got anything on you?
Just the knife.
Where's that?
In the kitchen.
Anything in your pockets? Anything sticking?
All right. Now we're gonna check out the aftermath and see what happened to him. Give me 1 second to pull up that web page. Aftermath. Immediately following the interview, Chris Hansen half-heartedly claimed that he took no glee in the encounter. Ambrosio, I'm guessing Ambrosio, whatever, was arrested while begging the officers to shoot him and interviewed by local law enforcement. He was charged and convicted with attempt to entice a minor through a computer, attempted second-degree SA of a minor, and possession of child you-know-what. So he even had CP on him. Woo, that's not good. So he ended up serving 30 months of a 10-year suspended prison sentence. 30 months, that's a little bit over 2 years. So, yeah, 2 years, 6 months. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please like and subscribe, join the Discord, join my Patreon where you can see more risky content that cannot be posted on YouTube. Not you know, the PORN, but there are some videos that YouTube will not allow me to post because they are a bit, you know, more sensitive topic-wise. So you can check me out there. It's $1 a month, one single dollar, to get access to that, along with some other perks if you go to higher tiers. And also just follow me on Twitter, Johnny Fox Rocks. See you next time. Also, Predator playlist. This is video 4, so I hope you go back and watch the other episodes and future episodes of this series. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.